If you're seeing this, it means you missed our IRA, or our interactive read aloud today. And we were finishing reading Chester's Way by Kevin Henkes. I'm going to finish reading. If you remember, yesterday we met the characters Chester and Wilson. And remember, Chester and Wilson, they were like two peas in a pod. They liked to do things exactly the same way and spend lots and lots of time together. But then Lily moved into town, and Lily had her way of doing things. Chester and Wilson weren't so kind to Lily. They ignored her when she called, and they walked on the other side of the street when they saw her, until one day, while Chester and Wilson were practicing their hand signals, some older boys rode by, popping wheelies. They circled Chester and Wilson and yelled personal remarks. Chester and Wilson didn't know what to do. Just when they were about to give up hope, a fierce-looking cat with horrible fangs jumped out of the bushes and frightened the older boys away. Are you wondering who's in that disguise? I sure am. Are you who I think you are? Chester asked the cat. Of course, the cat replied. Thank you, Lily, said Chester. You're welcome, Chester, said Lily. Thank you, Lily, said Wilson. You're welcome, Wilson, said Lily. I'm glad you were wearing a disguise, said Chester, and I'm glad you had your squirt gun, said Wilson. I always do, said Lily, just in case. Afterward, Chester invited Lily over for lunch. You have a Muscle Mouse cup, said Lily. Of course, said Chester. I do too, said Lily. Same here, said Wilson. So they're finding that the three of them have some things in common. Chester and Wilson cut their sandwiches diagonally. Lily asked Chester's mother if she had cookie cutters, and she made stars and flowers and bells. That's neat, said Chester. Wow, said Wilson. That's something that's different about them. That night, Lily invited Chester and Wilson to sleep over. You have a nightlight, said Chester. Of course, said Lily. I do too, said Chester. Same here, said Wilson. They all three have nightlights. Chester and Wilson wanted toast with jam and peanut butter for breakfast the next morning. Boring, said Lily. Try this instead. This is good, said Chester. Wow, said Wilson. After that, when Lily asked Chester and Wilson to play, they said yes. When she called them up on the phone, they had a pleasant conversation. And if Lily was walking on one side of the street, Chester and Wilson waved and they ran to catch up with her. Chester and Wilson taught Lily hand signals, and she taught them how to pop wheelies. There she is. Lily taught Chester and Wilson how to talk backwards, and they taught her how to double knot her shoes. Some days I can't tell those three apart, said Lily's mother. Me either, said Lily's father. Chester and Wilson and Lily, Lily and Wilson and Chester, that's the way it was. For Halloween, they dressed as the three blind mice. For Christmas, they gave Chester and Wilson, for Christmas, Lily gave Chester and Wilson nifty disguises, and they gave her a box of multicolored shoelaces, extra long for double knotting. They loved to go on picnics. When Chester and Wilson told Lily about how they each swallowed a watermelon seed once, Lily swallowed 3 of them. I'll grow a watermelon plant for each of us, she said. Wow, those 3 are really becoming friends, aren't they? In the spring, Chester and Wilson and Lily shared the same umbrella. In winter, they never threw snowballs at each other. In the fall, they raked leaves together. And in summer, they reminded each other to wear sunscreen so they wouldn't burn. Chester and Wilson and Lily, Lily and Wilson and Chester. That's the way it was. Until Victor moved into the neighborhood. What do you think will happen with Victor moving in the neighborhood? I don't know. Well, today what we talked about with our friends in class was what these friends did. Okay, so today you're going to write about in your reading notebook, just like we would do in class. You're going to turn to your next clean page in your reading notebook, and then you're going to write the date, September 23rd, 2020, and then you're going to write or finish this sentence. The friends, you might write, the friends spend time together. Or you might write, the friends like you might write, the friends like doing the same things. Or you might write, the friends get together every day. Okay? You're going to think about what you read, and then you're going to finish. If you think of something that doesn't start with the friends, you can write it too. Just write down something about Lily, Chester, and Wilson, or the friends. Okay? Don't forget to draw a picture and submit it to Mrs. Blanca for your grade.